What's up, guys? Titanium Ninja for you back in another video, and today we have another Ninjago Secrets of Forbidden Spinjitzu episode review. Today we have episode 28 of Fragile Hope. So before we get started with the review, I'm just going to say there'll be spoilers in the video on the episode. If you guys have not seen the episode yet, I will leave a link in the description below to a Google Drive. It will be a Google Drive link to where you can watch the episode. And yes, so let's get into the review. So anyways, the episode, it starts off with, continues off from episode 25, Minding Me My Friend. Not 26 or 27, because they did not take place. 27 was a flashback, and 26 took place in Ninjago. So anyways, it continues off from episode 25, where Lloyd discovered that Zane was the Ice Emperor. So anyways, Lloyd, he also finds out that, Zane, he don't remember anything about him or the ninja. He tells Zane that he came to bring him back home, but finds out that Zane, he thinks that the Neverrealm is his home, not Ninjago. He don't even know what Ninjago is. And Zane, Lloyd tries to get Zane to remember about a sphere banishing him to the Neverrealm, and he don't remember anything about that. So he tries to say that mentions Master Wu and Pixel and Kai about how Lloyd ended up mixing up Kai and Zane's robes and making him, like, it ended up blending the colors and making his robe pink. And anyways, so Zane, who don't even remember that, so Lloyd, he notices the scroll for Spinjitzu in his hand, and he remembers that fact that when Sphere banished Zane, that the scroll was in his hand. So he thinks the scroll must have corrupted him, and he asks how long has it been in his hand? Has he been holding the scroll? And Zane says he's been holding it for decades. And Lloyd also discovers that time goes faster in the Neverrealm than it does in Ninjago. So anyways, Lloyd, he's trying to tell Zane to put it down. In fact, he tells him not to do it, and he just keeps on going. And then anyways, Vex tells the Blizzard Samurai to take off of Lloyd, and Lloyd, he starts to attack the Blizzard Samurai. He jumps for Zane, and Zane ends up blasting him and knocking Lloyd out. So anyways, after that, Vex wants to kill Lloyd, but the Ice Emperor Zane tells Vex to and the Blizzard Samurai to take him off to the dungeon. So anyways, they take him off with him. Anyways, now we get into the rest of the ninja team where they're finding the land bounty, and Krag notices something that was going on. Anyways, after that, they notice the wolves they were being encountered by wolves. So anyways, Jay, he comes up with a plan, but what happens is once they count to three, Jay just starts running, so the ninja follow him, and they end up finding the land bounty. So anyways, they get in, but once they try to close the door panel's not working, it's not responding, and so Krag is starting to close the door, but Nieshi grabs the fire extinguisher and ends up throwing it, and Jay zaps it and ends up making the fire extinguisher explode. So anyways, now they're going to work on the land bounty. Anyways, we get to the dungeon where we see Lloyd. He wakes up and he notices there's shackles around his hands, handcuffs. Anyways, so he ends up getting greeted by another prisoner, which we actually find out this is Kitaru, and Lloyd remembers it as Akita's brother. We remembers him as Akita's brother. So anyways, he tells Kitaru that Kitaru finds out that Akita's alive. He thought she died because of Brielle freezing her with the rest of the formlings. So anyways, what happens is that Lloyd tells Kitaru that Akita is alive, and Akita thought that Kitaru actually died from Brielle, but Brielle actually took Kitaru there to the Ice Emperor. So anyways, Lloyd asks how long Kitaru was there, and Kitaru says he don't even remember, but it's been a long time. He ended up quit counting the days, and so anyways, he doesn't even he believes there's no way out, getting out, but anyways, Lloyd says there is. But right after that, Vex comes in and tells him that there's no way he's getting out, because the shackles that he's wearing, him and Kitaru are wearing, will block corrupted ice, and it's going to block their powers from them using their powers. And Lloyd tells Vex that he's a coward. And anyways, Zane's going to snap out of this and find out who he really is. And Vex ends up replying that Lloyd is a traitor and he's a spy. Which this is not true, because Lloyd, he's trying to help Zane get him back. And so anyways, Vex also tells Lloyd that he's going to end up getting rid of him for getting in his way. So anyways, Kitaru says that there's no hope, but Lloyd says there is hope, because Akita and the ninja team are going to come after Lloyd, because Ninja never quit. And after that, it transitions to Cole, where he's digging up snow, and while the rest of the team's getting the land bounty fixed up, and Cole says they as well just quit, because there's really no way the land bounty is just done for. And then we get to the Jay, Kai, and Nia, where they're working on the land bounty, and Nia, she's working on it, and it's starting to work a little bit, but then it starts to go down, and then anyways, Nia, she starts to get annoyed, so she just starts ripping parts out. And so anyways, we get to back to Krag and Cole, where Krag notices something again, and the wolves are returned. And so anyways, the door panel is still not working. It's not closing the land bounty door. So Nia needs to hurry up. And so anyways, Krag starts to go out, and he tries to scare the wolves, but ends up failing. And so he starts to battle the wolves. And anyways, the wolves are getting on top of the land bounty, so Nia really has to get on it, and so it starts to annoy her and tick her off, so she starts to hit the wrench against the panels of the land bounty, and ends up getting it to work. So anyways, Crag, Cole, and Jade again the land bounty, and the door panel, they close the door panel on the wolves, and they take off and to the Ice Emperor's castle. And then right after that, it transitions to Vex while he's walking around in the hallways of the castle. And anyways, we see Grimbax, who runs off into the dungeon, and Lloyd, he's trying to break the cuffs, but it's not working. And so anyways, what happens is that Grimbax, he comes and he ends up unlocking the door because he wants to know if this is what Lloyd said is really true about Zane being a good person. And so he ends up unlocking the door and letting Lloyd and Kataru free. And Lloyd tells Grimbax is actually joining their Kataru and Lloyd's side, and they're going to battle against the Ice Emperor. And so anyways, Lloyd ends up saying welcome to Resistance, and that ends off the episode. So A Fragile Hope was a good episode, and it's really makes me excited to see the next two episodes, because the next two episodes are the two-part finale. Once and for all, episode 29, Once and for all, and episode 30, Awakenings. I'm really excited to see those episodes, and this episode was a good episode. And yeah, so next time we'll be doing Once and for all, which originally was called Fire and Ice, but it was changed to Once and for all. And yeah, so if you guys did enjoy this review, please leave a like, please subscribe, please follow me on social media, links are in the description below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. See you guys later.